you are suspended. When I was a kid, nobody I knew was out of the closet. Actually, I didn't know anybody who was in the closet either. There were rumors about an English teacher that made her my favorite, but then other rumors about why I was her favorite. Some people become the thing they try to escape, and others become the thing that saves them. Ducking and covering across the many barriers to my certification, I conjure before you the only openly queer faculty member at this public Southern high school, fully equipped to teach both English and tolerance. You are failing tolerance, and that's why I wrote you up. You're welcome. A fruit is a fountain. The first time I ate an apple fritter, it was so good, it was practically imaginary. There was a phase where nothing would do for breakfast besides apple fritters. The aroma of fry bread still calls up an animalistic longing for sticky fingers of times past. Now, life is a dream, where my wife's insides are covered with strawberry seeds I want to get stuck in my teeth. Everybody thinks it's all about the juice, but really, people are hungry for something that lasts a while. A friend once told me pears are devastating because after your first excellent pear, you'll spend forever in quest of another. Never wake up screaming. This is because the pain is not sudden. My body does not consider it to be news. It is more like letting your pet sleep in the bed, even though you know it intensely dislikes you. Even as it depends on you and has no voice except the one you imagine for it, you give into it enough to let it patrol along the edge of your turf when its little paw jabs me in the stomach. This isn't a surprise, but another volley in the slim conversation between my stoic part and my animal part, in which no decisive victory is ever declared except by death. This is a good one for you, I can tell. Get in a position to argue. Right on the edge of his chair, weight on the balls of his feet, my father would be ready to spring a pointed finger at me to punctuate the yelling. After a decade of work on debate teams, I understand that the quickest route to a win is to appear relaxed. Slack your jaw and slouch a little. Tense only the unseen muscles. Tighten your asshole and limit your attention. Don't listen to the opposition too well, or you will often accidentally agree with it. Better that your mind will develop a heart of its own, secreting the mortar with which you will fortify your mansion of glory. Whale. Death is shoeless horse hooves. We are an engine turning over in winter, grasping for solutions. I don't know any Irish drinking songs, but my entire body can turn still with reckoning when I catch such a melody on the wind. It seems like every time the candle goes out, there are reasons to light a fresh one. I once almost puked during an IMAX movie about deep-sea creatures, and not for the proportions of the picture. I couldn't stand the close-ups of their eyes. It's true that what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, just not until it's done scaring holy hell out of you. These are the fruits of incurable illness. People say that if you don't have your health, you don't have anything. But bodies fail by design. Having a drink on the 96th floor has nothing to do with looking down on a dizzying view of the city. I was diagnosed, there for an unobstructed view of the sky. We didn't take any photos. My mother used to put out huge platters of fruit for us to pick at after school. We grabbed and ran. But the other day, I ate an overripe black plum so perfect, it brought tears to my eyes. The ghosts of Christina Rossetti and William Carlos Williams breathing down my neck. Yeah, we hit that other one already. Good memory. Adventure is nice. Maybe we are going to the grocery store, but just maybe we are eloping to Mexico. After all this time, the wife still surprises me. I keep my tank at least half full in case she asks me to go to the moon. But we find romance like loose change in the couch cushions. And I don't understand people who save up for years just to spend 1 week in Paris. Wherever life takes us, I hope there's a Waffle House. That's the only place you can still count on getting 2% milk without specifically asking for it, and my wife doesn't like me to order it. Okay, I almost failed statistics. I do know the chance of life over death is 50-50 each day. My life has been going on for a while, but the length of life does not much touch one's closeness to death. Sometimes I douse myself with humility and then strike a match. While I am on fire, I think about how hard it is and how important it is not to scream. Everybody is on fire, and everybody can see it. So screaming doesn't really add anything to our situation. Maybe one's ears do not even connect to one's experience of life. I am thinking about the Dalai Lama, a child and a ghost at the same time. Yes. I recommend the Zebra Lounge. This is a real place in Chicago. It's the oldest piano bar ever. You should go there. It's amazing. I recommend the Zebra Lounge. If I had $1 for every time I've cried in a hole-in-the-wall piano bar, I'd have $65. If I had $1 for every time I've been drunk at a hole-in-the-wall piano bar, I'd only have $40. This is why I haven't been to a karaoke bar since college. Karaoke bars are for losers, whereas piano bars are for the lost. So I have often had occasion to praise the sweetness of Caroline or demand the piano man sing us a song. Everybody should sometimes yell real loud and cry a little. It's cheaper than beer.